Alright, what's going on, guys? It's your boy. Well, I don't know anymore. You see, we're trying to shorten down Soviet Raccoon to something a little bit different. But enough about me. Let's talk about the Dragunov. Now, in recent light of my video about the buff to the slugs going very well, at this very moment it has around 50 views, which is fucking insane for someone like me who barely gets double digits views on their videos. It's fucking nuts that I have half a triple digits views on my videos. It's nutty. It's absolutely nutty. Thank you very much for watching that video. Enough about me. Let's talk about the Dragunov. Now, recently, it received a buff like the slugs did, in that it became faster, and yeah, it's just basically faster. They made it more spammy. And today I'm gonna show you basically how to build it. So recently, I've noticed two things in my videos. One, I talk very quietly, and two, videos I make on niche changes like the Dragunov and the shotgun slug seem to go over very well. So I'm going to fix the quiet part by speaking very loudly in this video, and I'm gonna cater to the fact that making videos on these niche things seems to get a lot of views. So here's Dragunov's a weird gun, and here's how you build it. So right off the bat, you're probably wondering, well, Rack, it looks like you're trying to make a quick scoping version of the gun, but you have the lightweight stock, which does aim, walking, movement speed. Well, what the fuck? Why aren't you using the Stalker Scout stock? Well, I'll tell you why. Because this here stock does what the Hunter stock says it's supposed to do. The Hunter stock does nothing. The Skeleton stock slightly improves aim down sight speed and greatly improves aim walking speed, and this basically does a little bit of walking speed and a whole lot of aim down sight speed. So already pretty weird that the socks don't even match up at all. But then let me get over to this build right here. This is what I'd call the Warzone build. Now, why in the fuck do I have the 500mm barrel on it when it's supposed to be a Warzone build? I'll tell you why. Because this variant of the gun has absolutely no weapon sway. You heard me right. Okay, it's a tiny bit of weapon sway. But like, let me just tell you, this does not do aiming stability. This does. This does aiming stability. I don't know why the Stalker Scout stock gives you better aiming stability, but it does. Even though it says it's supposed to do aim down sight speed, it does aiming stability. And then variable zoom because, well, this scope is just pants, so variable zoom. Static laser because it gives you speed and there's no real downside to using it. The 500 because it decreases weapon sway, and monolithic because it makes your damage drop off a nice, even stock Dragunov. So if you can use a stock Dragunov, then you can use this thing. Now, unlike some people who would make a Warzone build and then take it into Warzone, I'm instead going to take it into Ground War because Warzone takes a long time to get things done. But let's start with the multiplayer build, and that is the fastest possible Dragunov you can make that still has a scope on it. But either way, you have the 510 because aim down sight speed, the tac laser because aim down sight speed, the lightweight stock because aim down sight speed even though it says aim walk speed, and then focus because every time you get shot, you do a backflip without it. So, let's take it on to Shoot House 24/7 and test just how good a weapon it is. Alright, so, Dragunov, and guy with dog barking in the background. Why would you use it? Honestly, I have no idea why you'd use it. The Rytac exists, and you should probably use that, but if you don't have the Rytac, then I guess this is a good medium. This thing gets hit markers like crazy. Imagine the Mark II, but less consistent, and you have the Dragunov. So, recently, I'm gonna put it on screen, in the new, Season 4.5 patch, they gave the Dragunov the buff of less recoil, increased aim down sight speed, and apparently incredible inconsistency, because this thing seems to be getting more hit markers than it is getting hits at all, which I didn't even know was possible, but apparently it is.
Don't you? Are you fucking kidding me? You're such a piece of shit, bro. What the hell? Oh my god.
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, boy. No. I want to throw my Semtex. And I get one burst to buy a FAMAS. I'm getting COD 4 flashbacks about the M16. And I'm flashed. No, I'm concussed. So that means I'm even less useful. Why would I spawn here?
What a faggot, bro. Are you using a thermal? Oh my god.
This guy is not happy. Fuck! So there's a pretty much well summed up game of me using the Dragunov 23 and 17. We have 10 minutes to get in a game of Ground War and show off this version of the Dragunov. I can only describe as lack weapon sway. I'm pimping out here with my golden quad. Yeah, as we're gonna see right here, weapon sway is very negligible. There's that aspect of the gun. What the fuck just happened? And it doesn't ADS too bad. The ADS speed is not too shabby for a gun that's made for some odd amount of range. But yeah, there you go. It's not too bad. It could most definitely be worse. Bonk. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Take advantage of my... What the fuck just happened? Bonkered in the nogginer. Fuck. As you saw, with stopping power, anything's possible. Even the Dragunov being consistent at range. I mean, just look at that. Just look at that. Beautiful. I mean, that was a headshot, but still. Okay, maybe it's not consistent. Oh yeah, and don't forget about that flinch. Do not forget about that flinch. Alright, 5 minutes. I have 5 minutes to make something interesting come out of this video. Or to just do my outro. Hit marker. Typical. I knew it. So anyways, guys, if you liked what you saw and want to see more, maybe click like, maybe click subscribe. But of course, I've been your boy, Soviet Raccoon. Later. Look at him. Look at his eyes. Look at the focus.